So there's this man that uploaded a video recently and he talks about this mysterious loud boom that he heard. And he uploaded a video, it went viral, a lot of people are talking about it, then other videos started popping up of the same phenomena, and all of a sudden he's silenced. Something very similar to what happened to Andrew Dawson a couple of years ago.
Hey guys, I just want to give you an update.
And then all of a sudden you got this guy with a very similar situation that he witnessed this loud boom in the sky, and he talks about it, and all of a sudden he's being like, I don't know, you guys have to watch this.
It's come to my attention that the videos I made about the mysterious boom sound may have caused some unexpected concerns and consequences.
There's an entire story to this situation that's getting creepier and creepier by the day, and we're going to be covering that in this video. So the thing is, the deeper I went into this mysterious loud boom thing, this phenomena that's been happening for quite some time now, no one knows what it is, no one has any idea what it is, right? The more I dig into this, the deeper it goes, and it's quite sinister. So to understand this story, we have to understand first what these mysterious booms sound like. Where are they happening? We're gonna map them to see if there's any connection. When did they start? And could there be any crazy connection to what's happening right now? So his name is Aaron's Bit of Everything. This is his TikTok page. His name is Aaron Belk. He uploaded this video 5 days ago. Take a look at this.
We are not supposed to talk about the booms.
Evidently, there's a lot more booms going around than I first realized. I thought it was just here local to Rigby, Idaho, but it's not. Shortly after posting my video about the booms, I have a law enforcement friend. I'm not going to say if it's state level or county level, but he came over to my house and said, hey, Aaron, it'd be a good idea to pull the video you posted about the booms and not talk about it anymore.
Huh.
He didn't tell me if he knew what they were or what they were doing it for, but he says as an agency, they've been told to deny, deflect, and diffuse. So they don't want it to be talked about. Now, I'm not crazy into theories, but my officer friend did tell me about a local amateur seismologist that contacted the news and gave him a story about he set up several different seismology detectors around the area, and he was going to run a story on it. And shortly thereafter, before they could actually run the story, he had a heart attack and he's gone. So that got me thinking that there's something going on with these booms that we're not supposed to know about. So if I stop making videos, guys, you'll know why.
Well, the thing is, his next video is even weirder, and we're gonna get into that in just a few minutes, but I think it would be important to show you guys what these mysterious booms may sound like if you don't have any idea. If you do, I'm going to show you a quick compilation and places that this has been happening recently and in the past decade. We're gonna list them, and then let's go back to this guy's story, which is quite unnerving. So this is coming in from Whirlad 2000, and this was in Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken. Put it in 2023. Let's take notes of this. And then there's this video coming in from Heidi Bear 5. This was in Colorado Springs. This was this year, actually. This was in February. Let's check this out.
Listen. Whoa. Stay inside, baby. What the is that? Please tell me you guys hear this. Wait for it.
That's weird. So this was in Colorado Springs, the US, 2024. And then you got this video from Irish Hat Guy, but the video was deleted. So let's play this one. So this was in Ireland in 2023. So we also have this amazing video coming from the Gift Laker in Conklin, Alberta, Canada, 2012. Huh. You got this one coming in from Spain, from Trapega, Spain. What the heck is this? Okay, so right now I'm feeling as if he's gonna get abducted by aliens. Whatever that is, it's really loud. It seems as if he's very close to it. This is in Trapega, Spain. Let's keep that in mind. So the question is, where is this coming from? Everyone that records this is looking at the sky. If it's coming from the sky, what the heck is this? It's like the sky is hiding something from us, something big. So we're going to be taking a look at some of the theories to what this mysterious phenomenon could be. And when it started, I think this is important, and why it may be happening. But the thing is, let's just finish tracking, I think it's important, some of the other places that this is happening. And not only that, there are some of these videos. This next video I'm going to show you guys is a head scratcher because the sound is different. Wow. I can hear loud booming sounds and what sounds like a trumpet. That's crazy. What is that? This has got to be one of the most sinister videos I've seen when it comes to this phenomenon. So this was in Mexico. Let's take notes here. This was in Mexico. So this was in Guadalajara, Mexico in 2020. We also have it happening in Sweden. And then we also have it in Ecuador. It's like an airplane, but it doesn't stop. It never stops. Yeah, it could be an airplane in this case, but I'm not sure. It's like an endless airplane. This was in the US. You have the sound, but you have this phenomenon, this light phenomenon happening in the horizon. This suggests that this could be coming from underground. Check this out.
Do you hear that? You see it? Look at this light. It's crazy. I don't know if you can hear that. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and this has been happening almost every single night with this light in the sky. I am...
That's really weird. Either this is something else, or it could be related to the same phenomenon, which is kind of weird. But what I've noticed is that this usually happens at night. And that we got also one happening in the Czech Republic. Coming in from Stu Helm Food Fan in Asheville, North Carolina. Also from Cooper's 204 in Manitoba, Canada.
That's trippy. It's loud. It's even got my dogs barking. It's even got my rabbits standing up. Check them out. That's scary. Holy.
And then we got Aaron Belk, who's been hearing these booms in Idaho, in Rigby, Idaho. Let's take notes of that. Conklin, Canada, 2012. And then we got Aaron Belk, which is right now going viral because of this massive strange story. So we watched the first video where he talks about the booms and we're not supposed to talk about them. And then he explained, this is his next video. Look at that.
The videos I made about the mysterious boom sounds may have caused some unexpected concerns and consequences. I'm making this video to set the record straight and clear up any rumors and misinformation. I was recently contacted by some well-educated scientists who explained the whole boom phenomenon. First, the booms that we are hearing and feeling are not new. In fact, they've been happening for hundreds of years, and they are just part of nature. In fact, there are several natural causes that produce the boom sound. A few of these natural and normal causes are as follows. 1. Skyquakes, which is basically lightning without a flash. As the atmosphere rubs together, it creates molecular tension, which builds up and gets released as a sound burst, or a boom. 2. Normal lightning. Just because you didn't see the flash, didn't mean it didn't happen. Plus, sound travels slower than light, so you wouldn't see anything by the time you heard it. 3. Small seismic activity. Now, the reason these booms seem like they're happening more frequently is because of social media, exaggerating the natural phenomenon. Another reason people actually hear more today than they did before is because society as a whole has become much quieter.
So this is really weird, right? It really feels as if this is an Andrew Dawson episode happening all over again. And then he makes a video showing how you can produce
booms.
I've been talking a lot about the booms.
So it's kind of, I don't know what's going on here. This is really weird. And then he's not giving up on the booms. And then he, what?
The booms coming from underground.
We made it to the end of the road, but we gotta go clear up there. And that's why we brought the quads. Well, we're pretty close to the pin.
So it seems like he's going to investigate the booms that were happening in Idaho. I mean, like, come on. He was super curious about it. And then it seems like someone tried to silence him. And he makes a video about it. Like, someone tells him to make a video about it, but he's still curious about it, right?
And we're as far as the road goes. The pin is actually a half a mile that way into the mountain and up. But it's kind of funny. If you pan this way, I'll show you. You can see it now. There's a welded door going into the mountain.
What?
We don't know what's in there, but straight that way is where the booms are coming from. I originally thought this door was welded shut, but upon closer inspection, it's somehow locked on the inside. But there's lots of traffic coming up through here, and there's noise. You can hear something
Sounds like something's driving, like a four-wheeler or
A motor.
little. Yeah, there's an engine running in there.
To get here, we had to drive about 20 miles on a dirt road after we left the main highway. It was a long ways out there, and once we'd been out there, kind of checked it out, on the way back, we got to the truck, and we noticed a bunch of quads zipping down the trail we just came from, and we got out of there pretty quick. We didn't want anything to do with them. Not sure who they were. It was kind of made me nervous.
Okay, that's weird. What?
It's kind of interesting. Now we've been talking about the booms for a couple days. I haven't heard a single one in my area. Other people in other places have continued to hear them, but they just kind of stopped here for some reason. And I did find out a little bit more about that sealed door. To some locals about this door, we found out that it's just rusted or wedged shut, and we're able to pry it open. And it was just a big empty rock room. The guy that built this was convinced that there's going to be an alien invasion. So back in the 50s or 60s, he carved out a hole in the mountain to survive the invasion. So it's really weird to me that the booms are in this area, and people that live in this area were convinced that there's going to be an alien invasion. All the locals know about this guy. I guess he was a little bit nuts.
Okay, so this is weird. I don't know about this door. Do you have any idea what this door is? This is supposed to be in Idaho. Leave a comment. It seems as if it was a passageway to somewhere and maybe someone just closed it, and it looks as if it's just a small space inside. I could be wrong, but I don't know. This is weird. So this is his last video. I hope he uploads more videos or updates on this situation, because this is really, really interesting and at the same time quite bizarre. These booms have been happening for quite a while now. No one knows what they are. Now, if we search for these mysterious booms, what mysterious in the sky? They're coined as skyquakes, right? There are a couple of theories. Gases released from lake sediments, distant storms, thunder cracking over the ocean. If we search for skyquakes, what do we have? So there's like several ideas. They're lost. No one knows what these things are. Now we have different theories on what it is, like sonic booms, storm waves, ignition of methane gas, geomagnetic storms. Let's take a look at this list. Let's see if this has anything to do with the bizarre lights in the sky, because in my previous video I told you guys that it might actually have something to do with the lights in the sky, the mysterious objects in the sky. Is that it seems that they're showing up mostly where we have these power plants, right? And so let's just take a look at this. For instance, let's take a look at Conklin, Canada. Nothing to do with the power plants, at least not the official ones. And then we got Trampega, Spain. What do we have here? It's offline. It's really close, isn't it? Let's just see another one. Guadalajara, Mexico. No, we have nothing like that in Guadalajara. I don't think there's nothing to do with that, with the power plants at least. Also the Seneca guns that started back in the 1800s in Lake Seneca in New York. These booming sounds that people have been hearing for, 200 years, maybe more. And no one knows what it is to this day. But by all of these videos that we just watched of this mysterious phenomenon, the feeling I get, the sensation I get, is that this is possibly something that is being built. The question is, what is being built for 200 years now? Who is building this for 200 years now? Not only that, it sounds as if it's massive. It's not something that's a small tunnel. It sounds like it's something really, really massive. We've never been able to dig deeper than 12 kilometers, as I understand. Maybe we did, but it's something like 20 kilometers. So the Earth's core is about 6,371 kilometers below the surface. That is absolutely massive. And as I understand, we're talking about 4,000 miles deep into the Earth's core to reach the Earth's core, right? So we've never been able to dig deeper than 20 kilometers. We have absolutely no idea of what's going on inside Earth. Wait a minute. Didn't they find out that we have massive blobs, continent-sized blobs inside Earth that they don't know how or why or what they are. It was a massive blob, a space that was found inside Earth, the size of a continent or even bigger. Researchers peering into Earth's interior found 2 continent-sized structures that upend our picture of the mantle. What could their existence mean for us? This is it. So it's kind of curious because these blob-sized these spaces inside Earth's mantle, they're not where the sounds are being heard. For instance, in Canada, or we have Spain there, even though we do have Spain. Now what's really weird is that we don't have this sound happening in Australia. We mostly do not have it happening in South America. We mostly have this happening in the Northern Hemisphere, which is curious. So I was trying to find a relation between the tunnels that were being built in the 1800s because of the Seneca gun phenomena. This is where this phenomena kind of started being reported in the 1800s, right? It happened in many countries like India, Japan, and many others, and I was looking at it, and it seems that all these countries started building tunnels in the 1800s where this phenomena started. So it could have some sort of relation to the tunnels being built. But I looked into the tunnels. They are big, but they're not massive. So I'm not exactly sure it has anything to do with this unless there were other types of construction or tunnels being built in the 1800s that we have absolutely no idea. But still, I continued to research, and this is what I found. We had a series of powerful earthquakes in the United States in the 1800s called the New Madrid earthquakes. And then we got the comet in 1811 also. Visible to the naked eye for over 8 months. So we had this comet visible to the naked eye over 8 months. In the 1811, we had the New Madrid earthquakes in 1811, which was oh my gosh. So these 2 last years, we experienced significant seismic activity alongside notable comet appearances. So this is really weird. What it looks like, to me at least, is that we have a line here, a very clear line. Over here. We had intensity, right? So this is an intensity map that I built based on the places where this phenomenon was louder. And let's just say this is an underground construction of some sort, then these places are larger underground. Now the question is, who is building this since the 1800s, and for what? And is this an underground construction? Is this human? Is this non-human? There's also the 4chan thing, where there's a supposed leaker that says that there are alien bases under the ocean in certain places. So this is a map where I added the location of these supposed alien bases under the ocean. Could it have anything to do with this? I'm not sure, but it's strange, isn't it? And it seems that the deeper we go into this, the more we know nothing about it. It's wild. I want to know your take. What do you think is going on here? Do you think that this could be another Andrew Dawson situation, and we should follow Aaron Belk and closely to see what's going on here? Or do you think that it could be fake just for views? Because Andrew Dawson was just like this. A lot of people thought it was fake for views for a big while. And then all of a sudden he went missing, and then his obituary came out. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen with Aaron Belk. It's just that there's something weird about it, right? So let me know, what do you think is going on? What do you think these booms are? And have you ever heard about them, or have you ever heard one yourself? Leave a comment. What do you think is going on here? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Smash that like button and that notification button.